I had a simple question. Can Cloud Code actually build a real Go backend? Or it's just good at Python demos? I search YouTube, nothing. No real Golang walkthroughs. So I opened my terminal, typed Claude, and pointed to an empty folder. What happened next genuinely surprised me. I am Musa. Welcome to the channel. This is Cloud Code first proper Go project on YouTube. In this training series, I'm going to be diving into Cloud Code, a AI-powered agentic coding tools created by Anthropic. Cloud Code allows you to analyze, plan, write, and edit code directly inside your projects. It's similar to other agentic tools like Copilot, Cursor, or Windsurf, but with one key difference. Instead of living inside your IDE, Cloud Code runs directly in the terminal. Because it works from the command line, it integrates much more naturally into your existing development workflows and doesn't force you to switch editors or tools. On top of that, Cloud Code can be used inside GitHub workflows to automate code reviews on the pull request, provide feedbacks, and even work autonomously on open issues in your repository. One thing that really stands out is how well it understands the code base of your projects. In my own experience, the code it generates feel much more tailored and appropriate on the project by project basis. In this video, we are going to set up Cloud Code for the very first time and see how it can help us to create our first Golang project from scratch. First, follow the instructions to install the Cloud Code application on your system. Once the application is installed, you will need to log in into Cloud account. At this moment, you will need either a Pro or a Max subscription for Cloud Code to work. Once you have your account ready, open up your terminal and type Claude. In this example, I am inside my documents folder and I am running Claude directly from the terminal. Since this is the first running Cloud Code, it will ask which mode you would like to use. I prefer the light terminal mode, so I'll select that option. Next, Claude will ask you to connect your account. This will open a login flow in the browser. If your Cloud account is connected to Google, you can simply log in with Google and authenticate the Cloud Code application. Once authentication is complete, you can return to the terminal. Cloud will then ask what type of settings you would like to use. Here's what I'm going to choose, the recommended settings. Because I'm currently in my documents folder, Cloud asks whether I trust this directory. I'm going to say no, because trusting the document folder would give Claude access to everything inside it. So I choose option 2 to not trust this folder. Instead, I create a new folder called Claude. I move into that folder and run the Claude again. This time Claude asks if I trust this folder. Since this is a dedicated project directory, I choose option 1 to trust it. Claude now asks what is this project does. I give a short description, just using an example similar to what shown on their website. Claude start analyzing the request and then ask if I want to proceed. I select yes. It asks for the confirmation again and I confirm. At this point, my terminal asks for the permission to allow access to certain folders. This is like because I am using iTerm and it needs permission to access directories. I allow access to Cloud can continue. Cloud then tell me directory is empty, which makes sense because there is no code yet. It asks whether I want to create a new project. I choose option 2 to let Cloud create a new project for me. Since we are building a backend API, I select the backend API option and then choose Golang as a language. Cloud Code immediately start generating an initial project structure. It asks whether it can initialize a Go module and run Go mod in it. This is honestly one of my least favorite manual steps, so it's great that Cloud can handle it automatically. I choose option 1 to proceed. Cloud now starts creating the project it generates a main.go file, sets up basic middleware and suggests me some initial directories. I confirm and allow it to proceed. Gin instead of an. Once the main.go file is generated, Cloud shows me the sample code and asks for a confirmation. I press 1 to accept it. Next, Cloud asks whether I want to use standard HTTP handler. I say no because I want to use Gin instead. I prompt Claude to use the Gin framework. Claude asks for a confirmation to add the Gin package, and once I confirm it, it goes ahead and install the configure Gin project for me. This part is honestly very cool. It's adding everything automatically. Now I open the terminal and run go run main.go. Cloud automatically install any remaining dependencies and starts the application. As you can see, server is now running and listening on port 8080. Next, I open the Postman to test the API. I send a request to a localhost 8080 from the terminal. Logs, we can see active route is API/v1. Add this route in Postman and send the request. If you make a small typo, don't worry, just fix it and resend the request. Once the request is successful, you will immediately see a response in Postman. This confirms that our API is running properly. Everything is working as expected, and that's it. This is our first working application built using Claude Code. Created just few simple prompts. In next video, I will take you through steps or start building a real world production style project using Claude Code. So if you want to learn how to build fast, write cleaner code and AI as your code partner, make sure to subscribe to this channel, like video, and turn the notification on so you don't miss any upcoming videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.